What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm yours truly, Zeke 410, Zeke 410 at it again. Crowned era, family first, royalty always. Let's go. We have a brand new series we are going to be doing on WWE Champions called To Pull or Not to Pull. In this series, I will basically be going over every mega superstar pull that's going to be coming in, featured superstars and unfeatured. And this is basically me giving my personal opinion on whether you should invest your money and your efforts into doing these specific superstar pulls or to leave them alone. Ultimately, it's your money. I'm just giving you my opinion. Whenever it comes to superstar pulls and champions, I always feel like this. First and foremost, always get an enhanced pack, so that way you're getting tokens and coins, faction bags for your teammates, and you're getting that cash for the pull. I always feel that you need to do that. Always make your money work for you. Next up, I always say to either pull during player's choice, do the WrestleMania coins, the player appreciation coin like situations, always go for those, or to always pull for a superstar that you really like. Simple and plain. If you grew up loving that champion, why not go for it? But I also feel like in the end, you have to understand the risk. Either you're going to see that explosion and you get something new, or you're going to be pulling a dupe of somebody, and hopefully it's a good dupe. Now, this mega superstar pull is actually pretty stacked, and that is why I'm covering it. Now, the featured superstar is Jim Hacksaw Duggan, Showboat. Now, he's a very solid champion, especially if you don't have Andre and you need a legend for your Showboats. I really do highly recommend him. Now, he isn't God tier. He isn't God tier. He definitely isn't Andre. He isn't Enzo. He isn't a macho man, but he is a solid unit. So if you do like him, if you do, get the feels when you see him, go for it. When it comes to him, I would definitely recommend, either running Enzo with him or Dolph Ziggler's Showboat, or possibly, going with Sting because of the double red or the double yellow with Enzo, obviously, and having Dolph Ziggler in there. And if you want to use his reinforced gem, the green, then obviously if you have Andre, he generates more. So go ahead and do that. Or HBK with the reinforced gem damage. So he's good. But this is what I wanted to cover about this banner. The thing about this banner is this. The featured superstar is good, but the unfeatured is where it is at. You have two of the best powerhouses. Lex Luger being the god of powerhouses right now, hands down, the god. Like running him with the red and the yellow, oh my god, it's like game over. Plus with John Studd on him, he is dangerous. He is dangerous, and he is very viable. He is worth the money. He is definitely worth the money. Even if you didn't get down with the Lex Express, he is the bomb in here. Then you have the Mastodon, Vader. Vader, hands down, especially if you're able to get George the Animal Steel. He is just a monster, and he is a great unit for the new gen era selection, as well as the powerhouses. But the guy that I would go for, the guy out of all these dudes, would hands down be Mr. Perfect, the perfect one, technician, new generation, the most damage. I think he has the highest damage rate out of all the champions in the game. He is just a monster. He is vicious. He is necessary to anybody's roster. So this is the kind of thing that you need to look at for certain pulls. Now, if I were a player who had, let's say, 10 superstars max, 10 superstars or 20, I would say go around, like, do a single pull, drop $5, do a single, see if you can get one of them. Or, if you're between 20 to say 40 or 50, maybe go ahead and do like a $20 pull, do a 4 pull. You might get lucky and see an explosion. And if you're just, a whale lord, if you want to just go in, then do a couple hundred pulls, do a couple multis, and just stack up the coinage, and hope for the best. Set yourself a limit and don't go past that limit. But this is something you need to recognize and understand about banners and WWE Champions. Sometimes the featured superstar isn't the one you want to go for. Sometimes it's the unfeatured superstar that is worth it. And even then, you still got guys like Big Cass in here, who's a solid powerhouse. You got Y2J. People sleep on him, but now that Steel's out, I think Y2J is a very viable champion in the great Attitude Era unit. So you still got certain people in here, good trainers like Kofi Kingston. You got good champions in Bray Wyatt here, a solid new gen tech in Brett. So you always are going to have certain superstar pools that are just going to have solid people. Like this is a great the showcase of superstars. Rusev, the Blast Gem trainer. You got ABA, Undertaker, a great Attitude Era and Showboat unit. Batista, another solid powerhouse. Booker T. So you got a lot of great champions that come in certain pools, but you just always want to be smart about when to pull, you know what I mean? And you always want to just take a good look in the mega superstars, because even though Jim Hacksaw Duggan is a great champion, don't get me wrong, I honestly feel it'd be better to wait for a mega superstar pool where Andre is in it. And if you were to do this pull, I would legit do it just to try to go for Luger, Vader, or Perfect. So I'm going to say for this one, I would say to pull or not to pull. I would say to pull. I would say definitely to pull on this. It's worth the chance of getting a God tier champion and Luger, a God tier champion or solid champion and Vader, and definitely God tier champion and Perfect. And if you're able to pull the featured in Hacksaw, then congrats too. And maybe you get lucky and you get a couple dupes of them. I have seen it happen in the Facebook community, the WWE Champions community on Facebook, where people have literally done pulls, like have pulled Macho Man Acrobat and got a duplicate of him at 3-star silver, and the same that happened when Hacksaw was out prior. So I wish you all the best of luck. Like this video, dislike this video, it's all love. Make sure to subscribe, and if you subscribe, smash that bell, turn on the notifications for future WWE Champions content. And if you have any questions or anything, just leave a comment and I will get to you as soon as possible. I'm yours truly, Zeke 410, Zeke 410 at it again. Crown Era, tier 25 right now. Family first, royalty always. Let's get it. Stay tuned. Peace.